Oh, we're live. It worked that time. Woohoo! Look at us. I guess patience pays off, right? Hi to whoever is here. We are doing some finishing touches on this. It's all together. I've sewed around the edges. I've made a band across. I keep talking about using this little piece that I dyed to uh, put something on to hold it together. And then I remembered I said I wanted to make like a band, like my necklace band. So I couldn't find. Hi, Anitra. How are you? I could not find a choker piece, so we've done Velcro dots, hot glued them, and they have glue on them. And now we're working on a dangle for the side. So we're almost done though. This we just got to add some laces. Oh, shoot. Hi, Leonore. How are you, honey? I sent your invoice like you asked. There we go. And I'm working on the final touches, and I'll show you everything here. Just give me just a minute. Get this silly thing in here. See how many times I can drop it. I've dropped one so far in the garbage. Okay, I want to make sure those do not fall off. But I need a little one. Oh, time to pull out the brandy snifter. I need a littler bead. That's a little bitty one. Yeah, keep going, keep going. You. I want you, babe. There you are. Did you make it to the top? Yep, you did. Now let's hope it's not too little to get it in. Long time. Did you just go live? Oh no. Is she done or is she still live? I didn't even look to see. I always pay attention on on Wednesday mornings to make sure I'm not getting into the noon hour because that's when Michelle does her Bible study. I like to go to it, but I didn't even look to see if anybody was on. I just mashed my buttons. Oh no, sucker! Hold on. That ain't gonna work. It's not a bead. It's a mount for a little ring. Here we go. This will be different. No, there ain't no way we can get that on there. No, we can't get that on there. I know we have some of these, but I worry about getting on there. Maybe that right there. Oh wait. Hold up, Cindy Lou Bob. You got a bag of thingies sitting right there that already has thingies on them. Don't y'all love my beautiful descriptions? You got a bag of thingies sitting right there that already has thingies on them. No, they don't. They don't have thingies on them, do they? We're gonna do this. Nope, we're not doing that. We're looking at the holes. I think that one there will be good. It's I mean it's a bigger bead, but it's kind of let's see that before we do that. Anyway, I don't. This came in a jewelry in a in a dry bag. Well, what all are we knocking off? Lace. Lacy. Let's see if we can get that on there. We can. Now let's see, can we tie a knot that'll keep it on there? We're using twine, baker's twine, actually, for this part. And, yeah, I don't know. There we go. I think yep, that'll stay. So, and did that one dry like I needed it to? Get that. Come on. Come on. Nope, it's not going to do it. I want that to go up in there. Come on. Come on. You can do it. I got faith in you. We did it. Yes. That right there was what I was going for. Now let's see. This one should go down too. Yep, there we go. That's good. Okay. So let's look here. This is what our front looks like. I've got to put the corners on it, but otherwise everything else is done except, where's my phone? Right here. I need to print something. Did I put some paper back in there yet? I need to print. To my photos, I got something I need to print here. Somebody's walking around outside. I don't like when people walk around outside. It is. Print. Cancel that one. There. I didn't pick the right size for it. Now, that one's going to cancel. We're going to, what are we looking for? We are going to, this is what we're looking for. A piece of cardstock, because we need it on cardstock and not on paper. Here we go. So we got the sewing machine out, and actually, I was so proud of the sewing machine. I almost patted it on its little head and said, "Thank you." It did so well for me. I was so proud of it. Anyway, if you know what I'm talking about, I have more trouble. Me and my sewing machine, we fight more battles. I'm just here to tell you that sometimes the sewing machine wins. That looks pretty light. We'll use it. Sometimes the sewing machine wins, and it makes me mad. But we did not fight very much. I only broke thread one time. Sometimes, and we didn't have a lot of yucky printing on the back. That's just a plain piece of paper that went through. I have got to go to the post office today. Gotta print. There we go. Okay, so let me do this right here, and we'll be done. This will be done. This right here shall be done. We shall be done. And then we'll do our flip through. We need some corner edges. And we're going to put some gold ones on. Yeah, I know. Y'all know. We're going to have to order some more of those. We keep making journals. There's probably enough there to do 13 or 14 journals, so we don't have to order them right this minute. What's that? That's snaps. We don't need no snaps. Oh, snap. We don't need no snaps. Okay. What we do need is some glue. You're here but working. You love it. I'm glad you love it. So I'm gonna show you some. So I put some little tags in it with some little lace on them. This right here is, we wanted this. We are going to put it inside of it as we flip through. This is Psalms 23. My cutting is no better today than it was yesterday. Just saying. Okay. That has to sit in there just so. And if I cut that like that, no, we're not. Okay. We did a little bit. We're going to have to trim that like that. Okay. The yard guys are across the road. And I don't understand why some corners do right and some corners do not right. With this silly one. There we go. And with this one here, is it's just not right. And we're just going to trim it just like this. It's going to make everything look wonky, but I'm sorry. Yep, it makes it look really, really wonky. Burn it. Makes me want to cuss. No, it don't. No, it don't. I'm not giving it that power. No. Wish it would have done right all the way around it. I'm going to print it one more time because I just can't deal. I can't deal when it's not doing like I need it to do. Like I want it to do. Lighter. I have got to go buy me some white Nina. I like the Nina brand. Uh, Whatever this is, cardstock. Y'all knew. We're going to print this. We do not want letter size. We want it to be 4 by 6. Yeah. There we go. Thank you, Leonora. I'll get this out in the mail today. So let me go ahead and get my corners on while I'm thinking. Y'all know sometimes me and my thinking goes astray. I don't know if you can see. You can see the seam. Now hold on, got a thread. That's where the one place that it broke. Right there. The butterfly is glued on top. It's not sewed in. None of this top stuff is sewed in. That is sewed down, but otherwise, I like to put a little glue in my corners, and I'm gonna put that corner right there on. Make sure there we go. And where's my little thing in my bulb? There. I just like to squeeze them down. Okay. We've done it again. We've printed it again. Now, I don't think we're going to try that one. I think we're going to try the other one this time. Tell me. Yep. Okay. I have something in my eye this morning. We have had a morning here at the Loven house. David got up at 6:50 to go to the restroom, and Puppy had pottied in the floor during the night. He does that sometimes. Anyway, David was walking to the bathroom, and he caught it out of the corner of his eye. He could see it out of the corner of his eye, so he turned back to look at it. And when he turned back to look at it, he lost his balance and fell in it. Well, if you know anything about David, David can't, when he falls, he can't get up without having something to push. So he was trying to crawl into the bathroom. I said, Dave, there's nothing in there for you to push on. As he fell, he also skinned his toe up real good. So we got blood, we got dog poop, and we got a 6'4" man that weighs 280 something pounds on the ground, and we got 5'2" me, who can barely lift a bird bath. So he's crawling around on the floor, and finally gets crawled into the living room, and I just have him. He starts to get dizzy. So when he overexerts, he gets real dizzy. So he starts getting dizzy. So I have him just sit and wait, because I don't want him to get up and then fall right back down. You know what I mean? So he sits till he gets undizzy, and I'm in my room cleaning up dog poop, bad mouthing the dog. Oh, and I forgot to throw in the fact that we have a Chihuahua in the middle of the mix barking his full head off. Yeah. So I have a water bottle that I'm carrying around with me and pointing it at him, and I don't have to spray him. All I have to do is point it at him, and he runs. He knows what it does. He don't like being sprayed. Anyway, so I'm trying to clean it up. So while I'm cleaning it up, he manages to get on the couch without my help. Thank you, Jesus. Anyway, there we go. That's good. That's good. Looking pretty. Looking pretty. And he gets up on the couch, and I get his foot cleaned up, get his undershirt off of him that had dog poop on it. Uh, and he said, I'm like, okay, so are you dizzy? No, he's not dizzy no more. What are you going to do? He's like, I still got to go pee. I was on my way to go pee. I still got to go pee. So I laughed. I said, okay, well, be real careful. So we made sure he got in the bathroom and everything was fine. So he got back in the bed. It's all good. Everything's cleaned up. The dog hadn't got cussed, just fussed at greatly. So Dave didn't get cussed. Everything's good. It's a good day when we don't cuss our ailing husband. And that y'all see, I don't have to take care of Dave hand and foot. I don't have to wait on him. He can bathe himself. He can go to the bathroom by himself. He can do all this stuff. But what happens with Dave is, because his equilibrium is so off, just turning to look at something like that has him down. Now, I will say he hasn't fallen. Oh, here's how this fastens your little extra thing. It fastens just like that, and it's like that. There you go. So he hasn't fallen. This is the first fall since uh, Memorial Day of 2024. So it's been over a year since he had a fall. So anyway, now we're not done dressing this corner, so don't get excited if you think it looks naked. Here we go. one last thing, and then we're going to open it and do what we need to do inside. Now we're going to put the laces on the edges, on the edge thing here, and then we're going to open it and look inside of it. Oh, that one slid on real easy. Make sure, yep, nothing's turned up wonky donkey on the end there. And we're going to squeeze, squeeze. Okay, there we go. And push. There. Okay. So let's find our lace box. We got a lace box here. And we got a piece of lace here. We want a piece of this lace. Now, I'm going to pull this off, and I'm going to show you how, because a lot of people don't like to work with these on. So this is just put on with a bulb pin is all it's put on with. Okay. There we go. And you just slide it off and slide it back on. I need it off for right now. So it's a pendant, and it's got a turquoise, and then it's got this turquoise blue that's got fish on it. But that's nature, right? That's nature. I just liked it. I just liked the long cylinder beads. I'm going to stick this on. My eyeballs bothering me because I got something in it and I need to go wash it out. But anyway, we'll do that. We're going to go in here and we're going to get a piece of this white. And we're going to get it a little bit longer. And that's a 2-for-1. Y'all know that. And I think we're going to get a piece of this blue here. This blue is really wide, so I am going to cut it in half. There we go. Now, like, cut it in half. Not overly fond of that color blue. Let's see, what else do we want? That's a gathered piece. These are, that's not lace, it's appliques. There we go. I guess that's what we're going to do on that one. Oh, I know what else I was going to do. Okay, so this, if you've ever bought any of this kind of lace like this, you get what I call the 2-for-1, because you can tear it down the middle and have 2 pieces of lace, or you can leave it as one big long piece. There we go. Your current transformation. Well, that's cool. Ooh, I actually really like that. When I pulled that blue, y'all heard me say, oh, I don't like that, but I actually really do after I got it on. And I have, no, let's do some of this white. Yeah, let's do a piece of this white. Ribbon. Leonore, I'm going to add something on this. Just as a reminder, okay? Talking about your transformation. We're just going to put one. And it's not going to be very big. I'm going to put it right in here. Right in here. Right in here. Now we've gotten split around, but we can unslide. There's just one little big piece of black in there, and I'm looking for one other thing. Maybe. Uh-oh. Pull that white one right off of there. Now. Okay. We're going to put this white one back on. Actually, I don't like the blue ones now. I don't like that blue one now. But I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Since I've cut the lace, I will send it to you. And if you want to glue it in the book somewhere or use it, add it to it, you can. Okay? I'm going to put this piece on. There we go. And we're going to pin it right back on to that. There. Okay. There we go. Now I am going to just go ahead and include these two pieces with that. There you go. I'm going to pop them down in the pockets. Okay, we're done. We're done. So Leonora said this represents her transformation. Her heart is white and pure. And it was dark with sin. Blood of Jesus. There you go. Okay, let's look at the inside of it. Oh, I wanted to. No, I'm not going to slide those in there. I'm going to slide on the inside. So there we go. Okay, so we've got our Velcro strip, and you just will take it off, and we've got the pretty jewelry that goes with it there, and that's just extra to help it hold it in place, hold it tight. Here we go. Okay, now we had a bunch of stuff. Now we're just going to stick these down inside a page. And I'm going to slide this Psalm 23. It turned out real pretty. The Lord is my shepherd. There are stars and stuff on this and the moon. I'm going to slide this down in here so you can put it where you want it in the page, okay, in the book. So this is how we look. We're going to turn and we're going to just flip through. So we have our top. We have a pocket. We will put things in pockets, but we don't want it to get too fat because then we'll have trouble getting it closed. We have another little side pocket. We'll keep it just one at a time. We have a belly band. There's our sun and moon. Blank page for you to write on, there's a thank you tag. Here's a pocket on this little thing right here. It says thank you also, and you can write on these. Oh, I done a stack of stuff in here. Where did I move that to? No, that's not it. Okay, let's see, that goes over there. All that stuff. Got a bunch of stuff to put away here. That's a good piece of paper. You have lots of room to journal with, to write your thoughts, write your prayers, whatever you want to do. There's lots of room for that. The back off something. That's my glue gun holder. I'm looking. If you're wondering why I'm digging over here instead of showing you this, I'm actually looking for. I had a stack of things, and I'm looking for them. I thought I had more than what I've got stacked here. Is what I'm thinking. So those are just days, like a little calendar. So this is a double pocket. You got. So we got there. That's what I'm looking for right there. It's just got a little piece of tape here on the edge, and I guess I didn't add no glue to the edge of that. So sometimes that's why I add glue. So you have a pocket that goes behind, and then you have a pocket that goes down. We will stick a thing in here. Blank. Pocket. Blank. I'm listening very closely. I thought I heard him stumbling around. Pocket. 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 And this one is the upside down pocket. Okay? And that's why I slid that in there like that. So that you would remember that it's an upside down pocket. Oh man, there's another one of those big ants. Don't know where they're coming from. Wait. A piece of this right here. Stick in there, just a piece of blue so you can trim with it. Journaling. Here you go. Pocket. Now, this one here, I don't know if you were watching when I made this. So this is a pocket. And this little thing, you can slide things in it sideways. You see how that side? Or you can slide them in up and down. It can go in up and down. So that's why I had those in there so that I could remember to show that. We have a pocket, a belly band, and a great big tag. There. I've got some extra tags and some of that. That is not a belly band. That's just a pocket. Okay, that's a pocket. Okay, that's the end of the first one. And yeah, it's in there crooked. I don't claim to be perfect, okay? I try my best, but some days we're just crooked. Uh-oh, we didn't glue that edge down, did we? Wow, thought I glued all the edges, but some days you do, and some days you don't. There we go. We got another belly band. I do like a good belly band. We talked about that yesterday. That's the only one that ended up crooked, and I didn't realize it was crooked until just then. Because it's crooked, it makes it look like it's laying crooked in here, but it's not. We just got a little piece of tape, lots of journaling spots. Another pocket. Here's this thing that you can write all the way across. You can write my transformation journal. There we go. What, Bubba? I hear you. And then this is the fabric on the outside. Now, I do not have any kind of a lighter of any kind, but if you take and singe just the edges of this, it won't run no more, okay? It's just a flip up so you can have hidden space to journal in. We have a pocket here, and we have, there. Nope, that's mine. That's my note from Anitra. Here we go. We're just going to start cutting up these pieces of paper and sliding in. You can turn it into a tag. You can turn it into whatever you want. We've got pockets here. Try to keep them cut about the same length of a tag. So this is a double. You've got a pocket here. Anywhere you see the little divot, that means you've got a pocket. There's your cardinal. You asked for a cardinal, and I'll only put one in it. Just that one. So, anyway, here's a pocket. Let's give it a thing. Pocket. I think we need some glue here. What did we just throw in the floor? Hold on. What was it? I don't see. What it was. I know it hit the floor, but I don't know what it was. Oh, I did. The lid to my glue. There we go. And no, we'll put a thing in there. That goes on the front, don't it? Pocket. There we go. Pocket. Get it turned back around so y'all can see. Got a belly band. Got this right here. I'm going to slide it down in there. There goes my scissors. I got 2 more pairs right there. And we're just going to do that, and we're going to grab a paper clip and just clip it on. There we go. Just like that. There's another pocket. That's not glued down. Man, I thought I was gluing all of those pockets. It don't have any trace of any glue on it. I just was not as with it as I thought I was I? Here we go. That one's good. And we'll stick that piece of paper in there. And we got another belly band, and I did that one, and I'm not going to divot that one. So let's look over here what we got. Oh, I know. Let's go into this right here, into my ephemera. There we go. Into my ephemera book. I'll put you a bird page in there. And that's the end of that one. There we go. We have a pocket. I think with that, and I put a things to remember. And this is a belly band. So here we go. Let's see what we got here. Here's a pretty piece of paper. I'll put a pretty piece of paper in there for you to write on. There we go. There you go. Got a belly band. Just because I like the bunny rabbit, and there's a lot of nature stuff in it. No rhyme or reason to it. Most of what I do don't have rhyme or reason. Here we go. Okay. This is an envelope, and it's got, you can put stuff down in it. These pages here you can write on. It goes down in there and covers the window. And then it's also a pocket behind it. And there's pages there, and here's a page here. It's just a piece of paper folded for you to write on. This one here is a flip up tissue paper. You got a birdie, and this right here is a clear pocket that's got a butterfly. It's a butterfly vellum in it. The paper, that vellum paper, will come out. So here's this another pocket. These are some echo dyed papers. Here's this a pocket, and there's things in these pockets, okay? So you got tags and tags, and that's not a pocket, but those are. This is a pocket. It's got something in it. There's where all those tags are that I was missing this morning. Missing a while ago. I'm trying to make sure they're just be you. There we go. And we got a little thing here. Put that in. Oh, that's pretty. It's been squeezed, embossed. There's the word I was looking for. Squeezed. Cindy, you're so silly. Here we go. Here's another piece. It's got a sticky on the back of it. I don't think we ought to do that. I don't think that will work. Oh, this will be fun. Give you a time card. We've done time card swaps here. There we go. This is a piece of the netting. Ah, I got it caught when I was sewing it in. And it just flips up and down over the page. And here we go. And that's just a tab with a belly band. And we're going to put this piece of vellum in there. And then here we go. We got another. Oh, look. This is cool. The different degrees of the moon. That's cool. Here we go. And let's go back this way. Keep going. Now, this right here is a special treat for you. These right here, Robin Skywatch made them and sent me. Those little flowers. And that's another clear pocket with a, you know what, let's swap. With a card in it. We're going to put this in here. Hi, Dana. How are you? Oh, speaking of Dana, I'll flip back here to something here and show it to you just a second. This one here is that got sewed in, but it wasn't supposed to be sewed in. This is a pocket, okay? Let me go right here and get something to put in said pocket. But I was going to show you that where I have no, that won't fit in there. Here's something that'll fit in there. Trying to make sure where I have there we go, just like that, and that is a pocket. It's a doily, and it's on a piece of tissue paper. Last page, okay, last page, and we're going to put this right here in there, and it says collecting memories. Okay, so I want to. Oh, there is a thing here. No, I don't want that. I want this right here to go right there. This came from Lori Beth. Just stick that right there so you'll know it's a belly band. And we're done. But what I wanted to show you, I said speaking of Dana, is on these pages where I did the stenciling, Dana made that stencil. There you go. Yeah, where I did stenciling, Dana made that stencil. And so it there, I used it there. So if you would like to get a stencil like that, you can just get with Dana, and she sells her stencils. And oh, we're not done, Cindy. We're not. Okay, here we go. One more thing. Hold on, I gotta get it. I gotta get it where it can set flat, otherwise it'll be a mess. Here we go. Love and Art. And we need a black ink pad. Her channel is Dana Scrappy Girl Dana Yates. And I think she probably has her email portrayed over there, but Dana, can you, if you want to put it up, there we go. It says Cindy Loven Arts, and we're going to take, where is it? There it is. Black pen, and I'm going to do 7/20/25. I made it in July of 2025. And it is done, honey. It will go out in the mail to you today. There we go. It is done. Yeah, there we go. You know what? I want to clip that to that collecting memories. There we go. We'll just clip it to that and you'll know it's a pocket. There we go. Now, that goes back in there and that goes back in there. This ties back up. I like to stand it on its end to tie it because then I can get it tied tighter. And I also can turn my ribbon because I like to turn my ribbon where when I pull it through, I will be seeing my polka dots again. I know I can be a little different. That's why y'all like me. That's what I tell myself. They like me because I'm different. There we go. And see, you got jewelry on here. You got a little key. You got some blue and clear jewelries. And so I just like to put this on the top just to help keep the top. Let me to help keep the top together where it don't like gap. And there you go. There, all pretty. So yeah, there you go. Okie dokie, guys. That was a good journal. We worked on it a while more than I normally do, but we got her done. We got her done, and she has all kinds of room to. She has the extra lace. She has her thing that I did to represent her. We walk, and you know what? I'm going to slide one of these in here because you may want a great big paper clip, and I do have a whole bunch. So every once in a while, somebody needs a great big paper clip. So we're going to wrap up this pretty girl and put her in a bag. Let's see what kind of great big bags we have. First, we're going to wrap her up in some tissue paper. This tissue paper has it's not perfumed, but it has a very pleasant smell to it. I think it's the dye. I'm not sure. She sent you an email. This is the one I use, Dana. The circles. That's the one I use. Hmm. Uh-oh. Y'all see that? I just ripped the edge of that. Didn't I? I did. There it is. She said yesterday, Leonore told me that she got the owl journal and she loved it, so I'm excited about that. I like when people get my journals and love them. I'm just putting one piece of tape on that, and there's a reason. I'll show y'all what I'm doing. One, two, three, four, and a little bit more. And that's all that's left. Let's just do the whole thing. Okay. There we go. Okay. One. I was right the first time. One. Yeah, Edna, show your link. Oh, you know Edna's. You were over there last night. Yeah, I was going to say you were at Edna's. Okay. I am gonna take down those little corners. I don't like them poking up. Anyway, so you got a pretty thing. That's not perfect, but it'll be okay. We're not going for perfection. If we were going for perfection, we'd have done been out of the game. Here I am, Lord, send me. I like that one. Just keep pedaling. I always believe in the impossible. A cheerful heart is good like a medicine. Oh, my eyes are. Take care of yourself. We'll put a couple of fishies in there too. And some of these. There we go. Okay. Yeah, and now we're going to look in this and see what kind of bag we have. Here's our shipping bag. Got it. So the next craft sale will be next Monday night. And I have so much stuff, it's not even funny. So much stuff. I will not be making any kind of ephemera packs or anything like that because I have managed to come up with More stuff than anybody has a right to have. Oh, I don't know how. I was over there getting down lace a while ago, and I was looking. That's empty. It's trash. I was looking for. That can go back in the drawer. Back in the drawer. What was I looking for? I was looking. Oh, there was a shopping bag sitting on the thing. We'll use that right there. This is me buying from Dana. I was looking on the in the bag, and it's full of stuff to sell. I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot about it, and the bucket is overflowing over there. So yeah, we're going to be busy Monday night. We're gonna move fast. We got lots of stuff, but between now and then we are going to be putting some of this stuff on. Oh, before I leave today, I want to show y'all something that I want you to see. So, so I know it seems like I sometimes do a lot of putting things in extra bags and stuff like that, but there we go. I like to put the bags and like stuff like this inside a bag, just in case it's raining or it's yucky. Then my bags are protecting whatever you're getting from me. Especially when we're dealing with my paper stuff. There we go. And Dana didn't even seal it. We're gonna seal it and use it. There we go. That's a perfect size, Dana. I don't know what size bag that was, but it is perfect. And your stickers and all your pretties are in there. So, oh wait, I have other pretties to send you though. I have this right here. Well, did I just knock down something? I have this stack of fabric that I wanted to send you too for anything that you might want to do with that. There we go. Okay, I think that was it because I used all of the papers in it. I don't have any papers. Well, there's another one little piece of paper that was left out of it. What are these? These are little cards that were left. Oh, there's another stack of cards. Haha. There we go. Oh, those are my pictures that go in my photo thing. Yep. There's a little stack of cards that can go in it. I think that's there's a little thing I cut. There we go. I believe. Oh, trash. You will do great things. There we go. Okay. We got our Cindy Loven art. If I ever order me another stamp, I will include my first and last name on that. There we go. There we go. Okay, this is for Leonore, and we're going to go and print her speed to. Y'all get to see. You're seeing the whole thing. Y'all get to see. I tape all the corners. I tape all the things because I've doubled this bag over and I've done. Oops, I've rinsed that piece of tape. It's folded over on itself. That's always nice. Not anyway. That's trash. Oh, dadgum, I dropped it in the floor. Not trash. Okay, we're good. Everything else is not trash. Okay. Now let's see if we can get this to work this time. There we go. Dana does sales like once, I'd say once every 3 months. Not, she don't have like a schedule, but when she does a sale, another one soon. Okay, I like to buy her paper, and nearly all the paper that's in this came from Dana, except for the things that I made and printed myself. So came out of Dana's sale. So everybody that tells me you have such pretty papers, they come from Dana. She sells me her pads, and I like to use them. So not all of it, because I did use some uh, other papers this time. So, well, guys, that we've been here an hour, and I'm going to go so I can get this printed. I've got to go to the post office today. I have not made it to the post office all week, and I have a whole stack of mail here to be mailed. There it is. So I'm going to go to the post office and get this all mailed, and I will see you guys probably tomorrow. Okay? Y'all have a wonderful day. Thank you. Be blessed. Bye bye.